Good evening and welcome to the stream. My name's Jono, Community Manager at Team 17, and tonight is the start of a brand new stream series. Welcome to Worms with Friends, a new stream series where we have special industry guests join us to play some Worms and talk all things games industry. Now tonight I'm joined by a very special guest. This man goes by many names. In the past, he has been known as Father John Maloney, Victor Vran, and even Geralt of Rivia. That's right, tonight I'm joined by the one and only Doug Cockle. It's great to have you here, Doug.
Thank you. Nice to be here, Jono.
Awesome. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, we've had a bit of a time of it recently, haven't we?
Yeah. I mean, I just want to say, sorry we started late. We were just making sure all the sound was working because the internet, being the internet, wanted to make things a little bit tricky for us. But here we are, we have made it, and tonight we are playing some Worms. So yeah. Before we get stuck into the match, have you played Worms before, Doug?
I have, yeah. I played W.M.D before, fairly recently. But before that, yeah, I played kind of when it first came out. I just loved it. I used to play all the time. I wasn't very good at it, but I loved it.
It's all part of the fun, really. If you hit a worm, it's a plus.
Exactly, yeah.
So, have you developed any special Doug-approved worm strategies in that time? Anything I should watch out for while we battle it out?
Yeah. Don't kill yourself.
A very good point. I will try and avoid that while we play.
I have to say, though, one of the weapons I most enjoy in weapons of mass destruction is what's it called? The special worm licky thingy?
Oh, the worm lick.
Yeah, the worm lick.
It's great. It's one of our new weapons that was added in the Liberation DLC. So yeah, I like how it kind of sticks to things and causes devastation.
I love it. Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
So without further ado, should we get in? Should we get stuck in? Should we take each other on?
Sure. Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. So what I'll be doing as well during the stream is I'll be bringing you viewer questions. Because I say we're going to have a lot of fans who will be wanting to know more about the man behind the voice. So as everyone knows, you're an actor and voice actor. But how did you get into it?
How did I get into acting?
Yeah.
Well, I have to destroy you now. Sorry.
Oh, I see. My ruse did not work. Try and distract you.
Oh, there's something in the way. I can't destroy you.
That's a pity. I'm devastated.
All right. Well, I'll do something different. I'll still destroy you, but I will.
Please be gentle. As you can see, I've named all my worms after various games or characters that you've been in, and also including Band of Brothers. So, trying to get that sympathy vote.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Oh, bugger.
Uh-oh, there's the banana bomb.
Oh, I've destroyed myself. See, I've already killed myself once.
What was that rule you said about don't kill your own worms?
I know. There was a thing in the way. Well, that did you some harm.
Yeah. No, I take it. I throwing banana bombs at yourself is not how you became an actor.
Look, it was the first round. It was my first turn, and I already killed one worm. My own.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you're on the scoreboard now.
According to my mom, I was acting when I was a kid. Yeah. I got into it when I was in high school, actually, and I just loved it. Loved acting, loved being on stage, and the rehearsal room. I love the rehearsal room. Oh, come on, Jono.
I was trying to use the wind. Time
to get this wheel of cheese rolling.
Oh, seriously?
There you are. You could use your jetpack.
I could, or I could teleport. Or I could...
So many decisions. I'm loving your choice of hat, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I liked it. It's a rubber glove. It's just
What's
what I
not
needed.
to like?
Exactly. Exactly. And now watch this. Watch this. All you Worms
All right.
fans, the good old-fashioned bazooka.
A classic.
Let's see. Okay, the wind is not with me, so I'm gonna have to.
I'm just having a cup of tea.
Yeah, you're just hanging on the cliff face, aren't you?
I'm having a great time.
Woo.
A slice of genius.
Oh no! Oh, that was so close.
We copied each other there. The bazooka tactic is legitimate.
Time to die.
So, you have been into acting since you were young, in a young age, teenager, child. Do you remember the first ever kind of gig you got, like a formal gig?
The first, what, like paid gig?
Yeah.
Gosh. I think one of the first paid acting gigs I got was when I was. I went to Seattle shortly after I graduated from Virginia Tech, where I went to undergrad. And oh wait, I got to see what you've done to me now.
Oh, I was so close.
Oh, you got me a little bit. You got me.
You
a
got
little
lucky
bit.
that time.
Yeah, I
Chalk
did.
and cheese.
I did a commercial
For cheese
for
and
a
chocolate.
hardware company called McClendon's Hardware, and I think that was my first
Check,
paid gig.
yeah.
And then it all
So
went
I have to
on from
find you.
there.
And it went on from there. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm gonna. Let's see. I can't reach you in so many places. Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm gonna use the one I really like.
Oh, here
I'm
it
gonna
is.
see. Let's see if I can get you with this.
Oh no, I'm dreading this. Please don't. Not poor Maloney.
Take this little ball of green cheese.
Oh no, just not enough oomph.
You're in the right kind of area.
You lie.
So,
So I did this commercial where I played the son in a
Yeah.
really cheesy commercial for a hardware store, and it seems like my dad is gonna tell me about the birds and the bees, but it ends up that he says, you know, when you really need help, go to McClendon's Hardware.
Aye.
amazing. It
Yeah.
sounds like the perfect ad.
Yeah, I didn't get paid much for that, of course. It was early days and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, I think that was my first real paid gig.
Oh, my sheep is misbehaving.
Oh.
Come on, over you go. No, turn around. Oh no. Well, unpredictable. So, as
Where's it going?
he's been let out into the pasture.
Wow.
So
I always feel sorry for those sheep.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
I
cheese
mean-
house.
you know, we don't know if they signed up or if they were volunteered. It's one of those
Right.
mysteries of worms. We don't tend to ask those questions.
I love wormy mysteries.
Don't we all? So,
All
You
right.
think you're a big man now?
as
better watch
any of
out
our
now.
viewers will know, you're a man of many voices. But do you kind of practice them and kind of store them up in some sort of voice vault? Or do you kind of build a voice around a role?
That was terrible. That was supposed to be a homing missile, but I didn't do it right because I was listening to the question.
That was my plan all along.
It's a dastardly plan. So, yeah, well, I tend to get hired for the same kind of voice actually, but I know what you mean. I do have lots of voices. I do
We can kill
I do different accents and I do different character voices and things like that. Oh no, you're doing it to me now.
Oh!
Oh man. Oh look, at least now I got a vantage point.
You have the high
Bonnie
ground.
Jane.
Crush your enemies.
So, if you were to do the worm of a voice then, what kind of worm, because you say we've got lots of crazy voices, what kind of accent or what kind of personality would you give a worm?
What kind of accent would I give a worm?
To cheese or not to cheese?
Well, I'm quite a fan of the more extreme accents, actually.
Yeah.
The ones that really kind of stand out, you know. And because it's worms, it would have to be like, you know, Oh, you know what I'd love to do? I probably can't even do
I'm
it.
getting
It's like an Icelandic accent. Wouldn't that be cool to have worms that are Icelandic?
That would, and I don't think we've ever had Icelandic worms before. That would definitely bring a new twist to things.
All right. I'm gonna try this again. You ready?
Here we go. You've got this.
I'm taking you down, man.
Not Rivia.
Ask cheese.
Oh, that's spot on. A perfect shot.
Oh yeah!
Oh, that hurt.
I'll
It's
get
going to
you
leave
back.
my 33 damage. Also, to our
That's
viewers, if
nothing.
you have any questions
Allow
for
me to
Doug,
break the ice.
please pop them in chat, and hopefully I'll be able to get an answer for you. Oh no, no.
Ah!
Yes,
I wanted a
nice.
backflip. It went wrong.
I need a vacation.
Little suicide jump.
Welcome to the cheese house.
Why?
All right. Here we go. Who's this
What's
guy?
your plan
What has he
this
got?
time?
I plan to not shoot myself.
That is a good start.
What have I got?
What's in the pocket?
Oh, this one's fun. I like this.
Oh no.
I don't want to be covered.
Now, I can't see where that gets fired, because it's a mystery weapon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I can't
wait.
see where you aim it.
It won't get you until the next round.
Dangerous.
Okay, well that's nice. That's nice. Okay, we got an interesting question here. If you were a donut, what flavor would you be?
Oh,
Asking
if I was a donut.
the pressing questions.
Yes. Well, you don't press donuts. Okay, if I was a donut, what flavor would I be? I'm tempted to go with butterscotch with a cream filling.
Also smooth
Or-
and sweet.
Yeah. Or I always just liked a glazed filled
You are
donut with
terminated.
jelly, like raspberry jelly. Uh-oh, here it comes.
I think I've overshot.
Ah, you've missed. Yeah.
I'll get you next time. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
What's
here we
this?
come, here we come.
No. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Maloney does not look impressed with me for leaving him there. He's not happy.
That only did 20 damage. How is that
Yeah,
possible?
it's an anti-vehicle missile. It can kill vehicles straight away, but worms aren't as damaged as badly.
This is crackers.
But you've sent a message. You've sent a clear message.
I've sent a clear message.
So, have you always been a gamer? Like, could you remember your first games console?
I do. My first games console was actually a PlayStation 2.
Huh?
Yeah, but
The cheese.
okay,
or not
here we
the
go.
cheese.
Phew.
Ooh, next
Uh-oh.
one.
Oh, that didn't work at all.
That's right. You take out the sentry gun and the helicopter.
And the helicopter.
By helicopter. We don't need that anyway. So the
yeah,
PlayStation 2. What
The
did you used to play on it?
PlayStation 2. The first game I bought was actually Tomb Raider. I can't remember which one it was. And I played for hours on it. I played other things as well, like Civilization something. I can't remember which one it was. It was rubbish, though. It was really hard to play on the PlayStation.
Much more suited to PC, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. What else did I play? I played some kind of Mortal Kombat thing, but it wasn't Mortal Kombat. Oh, no!
It's upgraded Super Sheep. I'm going to try and fly in the house.
Wait.
Oh, I missed the
Whoa.
house.
But you got the house, you just missed me. Now, this is something I think is wonderful. Wonderful about Worms. Look at that. Blew up the whole house, but it's still standing.
Someone
That
has
is
the
the
cheese.
magic of Worms physics.
I love Worms physics.
Time to get this wheel of
Alright,
cheese
Where are
rolling.
you? Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I can't come over the rock.
Oh yeah,
Can I jump?
if you double tap jump and hold left, you will there we go.
Hey! All right, here we go. All right, you've got it coming now.
Oh no. Please be kind. Oh, other side,
Whoa.
and then I think I'm in the water. Oh,
Oh!
luckily I can bounce.
I ain't got time to bleed.
So, let's say when you're not physically in video games, what do you like to play? What are your favorite video games in this day and age? Are they still kind of Civ games?
No, I do love Civilization. I think it's fun. I love those kinds of things. But no, I'm very much a role player kind of guy. I love the role-playing games.
Now, do you roleplay Geralt in other games? Or do you have like your very own character that you like to create in various RPGs?
Do you mean... sorry, I'm just watching my device there. Do you mean like on tabletop or in...
yeah, or like
games?
if you play like Skyrim or something like that. How do you like to kind of create your character?
I haven't actually played a lot of Skyrim, but I did play a little bit of Morrowind Elder Scrolls.
Ooh.
I didn't play much of it, unfortunately, but I created... The weird thing about me, especially with video game RPGs, is if I have the choice, I like to play female characters.
Yes.
I don't know why. I just do. So I create these characters and stuff. So I don't create Geralts. I create, I don't know, female badasses.
Nice. Absolutely.
So that's what I do when I have the choice. Sorry, I'm just gonna see if I can. Ah!
It's looking
Oh,
good.
yes.
We're good. Oh, that's. Oh dear.
What? Oh yeah.
No,
in the
Maloney. He can't swim.
Yours is good, mine is better.
Oh no.
So yeah, for some reason I like to, and then I go and kick ass.
Nice.
But when I play tabletop RPGs, I tend to create male characters. So I don't know.
Well, it's good to have some variety, right? That's what role playing is all about.
Yeah, exactly. See, I'm gonna end up in the drink here.
I mean, I could. I'm tempted. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let Granny decide what happens.
Oh no!
Oh yes, Granny's coming to play.
We're both gonna be suffering, aren't we?
I'm gonna hide in the toilet. Don't mind me. Uh-oh. Well, she's poisoned you.
You crackers.
There she goes.
This is crackers.
All right, what am I gonna do? Let's see.
Oh no, I dread to
Something I haven't done before. I still haven't worked out how the drone works, the mischievous drone.
Oh, so the mischievous drone is used to like pick up boxes. It's not an offensive weapon.
Ah, right.
So you can use
I
it
kept
to
trying
steal
to
crates.
attack things with it, and I was like, this is really a bummer weapon.
I don't blame you. I mean, it's worth a go. Those propellers are sharp.
All right, here we go. Super sheep.
Oh no. Please.
Let's see if I can do it.
And again. There we go. God. You're going for the suspense, aren't you? Oh no, not Brad.
Oh yeah!
Oh, a strong hit.
Damn you.
So, what was it like
Incoming.
being in Band of Brothers? Obviously, you know, a very well-known World War II show. Like, tell us about your experiences as Father John Maloney.
Man, Band of Brothers was really, really cool to be a part of. I mean, partly because it's, you know, it's about real people doing extraordinary things. But also partly because it was just such a massive, massive production. I mean, there were hundreds of people involved. And I had the really kind of cool... Now, that was a cool move, dude. I didn't know you could jump that far.
Neither did I.
I had the really, really awesome experience of being part of the casting, actually, because I was brought in to read opposite, in England, to read opposite the actors who were auditioning for various roles.
Yeah.
Holy hand grenade!
Oh,
No
it's gonna
way!
miss.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm safe.
Oh no. There we go.
Oh, yeah. So I was in casting with Debbie McWilliams for months. So I got to see all these people come in and audition. Where are you? Your guy is still there, isn't he?
I'm disguised as a landmine.
You are. You naughty monkey. All right. Let's see what I can do. So yeah, I was part of the casting process. I wasn't making any decisions, obviously, but I was there. So I had this fantastic learning experience watching how that whole thing worked, you know? And All right. I have to pick a good weapon.
So many decisions.
I know, it's hard.
I know, so much variety.
All right.
Oh.
Time for a good grilling.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Take this little ball of green cheese.
Oh, yeah.
That's stacked well. Just bouncing me through the air. And then I've got my
You
phone
blew
out.
my cover.
There we go. 31 damage.
I know. Well, you gotta check Facebook after you've been blown up, you know?
Crash site.
Yeah, this is true. Gotta check the hair. So I helped with the casting, which was a great experience, and then kind of on the last day of casting, the executive producer, Tony Toe, said, we got this role that you'd be perfect for, and it requires a slightly older actor, so are you interested? I said, hell yes! So that's how I ended up as Father Maloney. fantastic. So you were supporting the hiring, and then you became one of the crew, effectively, on camera.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And it was great fun to be on set. The guys were all great, you know, and I wasn't part of the boot camp week, unfortunately, but I was part of everything else, or most everything else. So it was really good fun. And then I got to go to the screening in Normandy when it was actually premiered, and that was great fun as well. I actually met people who knew, or whose parents knew, the actual Father Maloney.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool.
It must be strange. You could say you weren't a fictional character. You were representing a real human being in a very extreme situation.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you lost your sheet. And there wasn't a lot in the book about Father Maloney, just enough to kind of whet your appetite. You know, that this guy existed. So yeah, it was really interesting. It was a fantastic experience, and I wouldn't trade it.
Yeah, I mean, I say it's incredible. Like, it's so cool that you were part of that, and you got to represent some real history through your acting.
Ooh, extra mature.
Oh.
Come on! Oh no!
I was saved by that second.
You were by the second bounce.
Lactose intolerant.
Now I have to ask.
Allow me to break the
I say because. Well, I was too young to obviously remember loads of Band of Brothers, but I first really became aware of you and your work from the Witcher games series. So I think a question any Witcher fan would have is, how did your incredible voice end up being the voice of Geralt? How did that happen?
Well, I mean, you can hear that my normal speaking voice actually isn't Geralt.
What?
Geralt. Yeah. To do Geralt, I actually have to dip it down into a different register altogether. So it's oh no! Uzi! Uzi!
Are you crackers?
There we go. We're evening it up. So
This is crackers.
when you, I guess, got the script, did you kind of have a voice in mind when you read and learned about the character of Geralt, or did you? Were you kind of said, we want this badass kind of gravelly voice? How did you craft the final end product?
Well, I'm sorry about this, Jono.
Oh no, that arrow's scary, please. Oh, it's the carpet bomb. Oh no.
Oh no, it might get. Oh no, it might get us. Oh no.
There's not going to be much of this level left, is there?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, booger! What was your question? Oh, Geralt's voice. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I went to the audition. I was invited to the audition, and I'd worked with this particular voice production company quite a lot, and they thought I'd be good for it. So I went in and I met somebody from. And apologies to anybody who's heard this before. I know it's the same answer every time, but that's only because it's true. So I went in, and Boris from CD Projekt Red. Was working with me, and we were just trying different things out. And he said, well, try think of Clint Eastwood. So I'm watching you floating serenely down.
So peaceful.
You are a player par excellence. Look at that. You're perched on a pinprick of rock.
You flatter me. But I'm still gonna have to shoot you.
Oh no! Well, at least you kept me on the rock. You didn't let me bounce into the water.
Yeah, that was entirely intentional.
So, anyways, Boris said, "Yeah, think of Clint Eastwood."
Yes.
And I was like, "Okay." So I pushed my voice down and thought of Clint Eastwood, not in a sexy way, and yeah, just eventually we found something that we both thought worked. Well, I'm gonna have to try this one. I'm sorry.
A blowtorch. You're gonna want to get close for that.
Oh, you know what? I can't unless I jump over that mine.
Oh, that won't go off. That's a vehicle mine. You'll be okay there.
Stop it.
And if you aim up a bit, there we go. Oh, that's just brutal. That's uncalled for. The chat there saying finish him. They want my worm dead.
They want your worm dead.
Yeah.
All right, I'm working on it. I'm trying.
So, during your time as Geralt, do you have any
Allow me to
particular
break
lines that really stick with you? Is that your favourite lines, or something that was just really funny?
Do you know what? There were so many lines
Get to the chopper.
that it's like, oh, that thing flies.
Yeah, it's a Rocket League car.
Oh, I just didn't realize it flew. I've never played Rocket League. That shows.
They're very mobile cars.
I am home. Uh-oh.
Something's happening.
Who wrote me into this?
I hope I might get this wrong. There we go.
What are you gonna do?
How do you break your ribs?
Oh, I can reach. I tried to punch through the roof.
Now I'm
There were so many lines in Witcher 3 and the expansions. There wasn't one particular unique line that stood out to me, but there were a lot of enter flamethrower. There's a flamethrower there. Is that you or me?
And that's you. It's one of our placement weapons. You can't move it, but you can shoot from it.
Doot, doot, doot. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm everywhere.
You're everywhere. What have I got? Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm going to have to do this.
put that cookie down now.
Time for round 2 with a homing rocket.
Cheese
Oh, you've clicked it on yourself.
Oh no! That was rule number 1. Don't kill thyself.
You're just giving a lesson to our viewers, though, aren't you? You know, you're being very selfish.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, of course.
See, with Geralt, one of my favourite lines you did is just one word, and I don't know why it stuck with me, but it's how Geralt would summon his horse Roach. I don't know why. I just love the tone and the snappiness of kind of like Roach. I just don't know why. I loved it.
There are classics like "Looks like rain," and the obvious one, "Fine."
Oh yes. Oh,
So there are things like that. And believe it or not, I had to say that a lot. You'd think that you just record it once and they would just insert it in various places. But no, actually you have to say it over and over and over again. So every fine is actually unique, even if it sounds exactly the same.
No way. So that is something I didn't expect. So they can't just take one word and be like, yeah, that'll do. It's like, okay, we need 72 versions of fine. That'd be lovely.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, you don't quite do it like that. But what happens during a dialogue trail? So you're in a scene and you're recording the lines for that particular scene. Then you record the end of the scene as well, which is usually a fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. You're doomed now, dude. You're doomed because you're perched on that bit of rock.
No.
So I think what I'm gonna do.
He's still smiling. He's happy. Oh.
Oh, you're so dead.
Oh, no.
Ask cheese.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. In the drink.
Blue. See you break me
Oh, cuddly
So yeah,
is looking
so
a
you
bit
record the
Westworld.
whole dialogue, the whole scene dialogue, and at the end of it, there's a fine or a sure thing, or whatever it happens to be.
So when you were recording, would you like record on your own, or would you be with any of the other actors, like kind of bouncing
No,
off
we
each other?
never recorded with the other actors on Witcher. I've only done that once actually in a game, and that was for Caliber. Yeah, so which was a
Let off some
PlayStation 2
steam.
game, I think it was. I
Oh, I
think
don't
you've
think
done
I threw that
yourself
far
in.
enough. Oh,
Oh.
got that.
Oh.
That was entirely not what I wanted to do.
What is that?
It's a time bomb, so it'll go off next turn.
Oh, right, okay.
Greater's gonna grate.
Yeah, so oh gosh, I did Twin Caliber with an actor named Everell. I'm gonna get his surname wrong. Everell Walsh, I think it is. Really, really great guy from the north of England. He's actually at the National Theatre at the moment,
To cheese
understudying
or not to cheese?
the main character in Amadeus.
Ah.
And yeah, he went on a night or two ago, and basically said, "Yeah, I was on," which was great. It's great because because he's the understudy, he doesn't always go on.
Yeah,
But he's a good actor. I like him a lot.
fantastic.
Fun to work with as well. Quah! Quah!
You blew my cup.
Oh, and there goes the present.
Dead time.
Bye bye present. And my worm. Oh,
Your worm blew up.
very mean. And once again, to our viewers, if you've got any questions for Doug about his work, video games, fire them in chat and we'll pass them over.
It's showtime.
Right.
Or if you want me to use specific weapons,
Yes, weapon requests. See, I've got a tank now, so
I've got. Oh.
I'm gonna jump in my tank.
Oh no!
Hello.
No, that's physically impossible.
Welcome to Worms.
Oh no! Oh man!
Physics.
Oh, the Worm-D!
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese!
So,
This is crackers.
as I said, like many gamers know you as Geralt. Now, you're really kind of active in the gaming community. Like, you came and hung out EGX this year, and so it's not uncommon to kind of see you at events. How often do people come up to you and ask you to do certain lines as Geralt, or like record voicemails for them and things like that?
Quite often, actually, and I have to shamefully say I often have to ignore it, but only because I don't have the time to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Because it can become quite time-consuming. Even just a little voicemail or something like that, or a phone
I'm
message.
getting better off.
You can get, I can get lots and lots of requests, and then I'm just kind of like,
It get very snowed under very
Mine's
quickly.
mature.
Uh-oh.
that didn't work in my favor at all.
No, that's some fruity destruction. Oh, you landed next to a health crate. But it won't help.
I'm dead.
Good to go.
Ah!
Pop. There you go, your little snow globe stone.
But I love to go to conventions, especially, and meet fans and stuff, and sign stuff there and do selfies and things like that. EGX was a bit of a funny one, actually. I just thought, I'd really like to go, and I was looking on the website, and I was being really cheap. I didn't really want to pay for a ticket. So I got in touch with them and said, "Hey, Doug Cockle, aka Geralt of Rivia. Hey, can I get not a press pass, a trade pass?
Yeah.
I'd love to come and meet people and do stuff." And they were like, "Yeah, come along." So
That's
I went.
cool.
Yeah, and then I ended up doing a talk, and then afterwards there were a bunch of people lined up to get autographs and stuff, so I did that. It's kind of twofold. It's partly about being there for the fans of the game, and just providing a bit of hey, isn't Witcher great? And also it's also about meeting developers. And some of the developers are fans as well, so Oh!
Oh, close.
Oh, that's
Am
gonna
I
get
gonna
me
catch
though.
him? Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, look at that! I'm hanging out on a little sliver of floating rock.
How? How did you get that?
It's like Avatar World, you know? Yeah, so I like to go to things and meet developers and producers and directors and other people as well.
So it's
I don't
important
want to
for like
enter the
networking as well as kind of meeting fans.
Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute, you're still there. Oh, who have I got left?
Or not to
Oh, it's just the one little sick guy. Oh, what? Where is he?
Oh, you're over there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're hanging
Alright.
over the water right now. Very precarious.
Where's your last guy?
I've got one above you. Yeah, I have one above you.
Is he in a tank?
Uh,
Oh no, he's up there.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you, but I'm not getting too close.
Green me up.
I will stare at you from a distance.
You're lying. You belong to me.
Yeah, so it's good fun.
Sure to crash some.
I had a guy contact me recently on Twitter, I think it was, and he said, I've got some merchandise and stuff I'd love to send to you, and can I send it to you and with return postage, and you can sign it and send it back.
Yeah.
I haven't replied to him yet because I'm not, because the only address I can give him is my home address.
Oh yeah.
It's probably fine and everything, but you just never know. So it's like, do I give him my home address, or do I just kind of
Once it's on the
ignore him,
internet,
or do I
yeah,
write him back
that's
and
it.
say, I'm so sorry, I can't, can't
So next
do it.
mission, find a PO box.
Well, yeah, exactly. But you know how much those things cost?
No, I bet it's expensive though.
They're expensive, yeah. So it's like,
It's a double-edged sword.
it's a double-edged sword, yeah. Oh, my sick little green guy. What am I
I
gonna
don't
do with him?
suppose they CD Projekt Red got you some swords for playing Geralt. Maybe a silver sword and a steel sword.
No, they didn't. They've been very generous in so many ways.
Yeah.
Not to mention just having me in the game. But no, they did send me a couple care packages, which was really nice. So
Fantastic. Because of course,
yeah.
do you voice the Geralt cards in Gwent as well?
I do, yeah. Oh, what's he gonna do?
I'm gonna. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Bye,
oh,
Cuddly.
Oh no!
Oh yes, down you go. Yum yum yum. Splash.
Wow. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna.
Great. Could be great.
I think I'm gonna get you this last round. I might just win by a sliver.
Oh, a win's a win. However you get it.
Chesh, yeah.
Now, when you're recording voices, are there any things that you should avoid, like food and drink-wise? Because is it true with musicians they avoid eating chocolate before a session because it coats the vocal cords, or is that like an urban legend?
No, that's actually true. It doesn't hurt the vocal cords, but different things work differently for different people.
Yeah.
But the kind of general advice is to avoid dairy products, excessive coffee or alcohol.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, things like that. Something in the back of my mind says fruits as well, but I think that's more about drying out the vocal cords because of the citric acid.
Better get a move on.
And I'm sorry, I've got to do this now.
Oh no.
But
You have my punch.
Oh, the concrete donkey! It sent me so far. It may have actually saved me.
bye, donkey.
Nobody
Oh, no death though, but you're kind of stuck.
I'm in a bit of a predicament.
Incoming.
Yeah. So
I know what I will do. I will let fate decide the outcome of this match.
oh no, you're gonna do it again! No!
Look at you go!
Oh, I'm doomed.
Boy,
I bet you're gonna go too, though.
I probably will. I'm looking at my worm. Oh no! Oof. Why am I not getting hit?
I know, it's
RNG
weird,
is on my
isn't it?
side.
Maybe it
Oh, no.
doesn't. Oh,
Oh, we're about to find out.
That was weird, though. You didn't really get hit at all.
Cool off.
Oh, I survived!
No way.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, I'm gonna take more damage. Ouch.
Oh, yeah!
Fun from us.
That was mean.
Bon fromage.
That was close,
Bon
though.
fromage.
Gave me a run for my money.
Way. That was good.
And I think we've got time for another game. Look at that. So we both got 2 kills. So it was not easy by any means.
No.
Any means at all.
What is the D? Deaths? Yeah.
Yep.
Damage.
Do you want to change
I did more damage than you.
What? Well, GG. GG on that front. Do you want to mix up what level we're playing on? Like change the level style to anything you want?
The level style.
Yeah, just above the scheme where it says Frontier, if you select that, you can change it to like Motherland or Countryside.
Do. Do you have any favorites? Downtown, rainforest,
I'm
countryside.
easy. I do like a green map, like Motherland. No, sorry, not Motherland. Countryside's a good one.
All right, let's try that. Countryside.
There
Full
we go.
wormage.
Yeah. I'm feeling the thirst for revenge, so I'm just going to put on
Right.
my team. I'm going to go with friends. Nice. Now this is forts mode, so forts mode is a bit different.
Oh yeah.
Because we're in different bases. So if you want to change the scheme to full wormage, we will get stuck in.
We've got full wormage.
So we've got forts mode. I think we're on beginner scheme at the moment. There we go, full wormage. Wicked. Right, round 2. Let's do this, Doug. It's going down.
Sorry, guys. The guys who were playing with us, if you were indeed guys, could have been girls. We don't know. Well, I assume Mark was a guy. But
Yeah.
It'd be an odd name for a girl.
Let's
Quite
party.
unique. But yeah, sorry, guys. The connection just kind of didn't work out.
Yeah, we got to play it
On
safe.
this one, you
We
can
could
see
back
our
people from-
pictures on our
Ooh.
castles and ships.
I know, look at this. So this is Forts mode. It's a great mode that we actually put in the game after our players requested it. So it's very much about, you know, the classic base situation.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm gonna
ready for that big
damage
surprise.
your ship. Oh no, did I?
Eh,
Here we go. Just a
like
warning
chalk
shot.
and cheese.
across the bow.
Welcome to the
So-
cheese house.
On average, how many hours, or would you say you had to put into The Witcher 3, doing the voice of Geralt? Like, were we talking like weeks, months, even?
Ooh, extra mature.
Oh, that was no good. My sail got in my way. Yeah, Witcher 3, including the DLC, took a long time. A really long time. Oh, my mermaid!
What mermaid?
You shot her face off, dude.
Don't.
That's uncool. That's no way
I
to
didn't
treat a
like her
lady.
staring at me. I'm sorry.
She's a jolly good fellow.
Oh, thanks, stuff. Oh, it's gonna come down on your side.
Oh no,
That's
that's
not
going to
fair.
explode if you hit it though. That's not necessarily a win.
This is crackers.
So it took a very long time. Did you have to
Do you
go
know
over
what?
to Poland?
No, no. I did all the recording in the UK, in London. What's going on?
Cheese or not to cheese?
Oh no!
Have you got your weapons panel open?
No, what I've got is... Oh, there we go. I got it.
He's back. He's good.
No, I had a weird random thing come up on my screen,
Ah,
and it wouldn't go away. See, the bad thing about this ship is you get stuck behind things.
yeah. It's
So you end
defensive,
up having
but
to
also
be on
fiddly.
top of things. Yeah.
Party.
No, all the recording for Witcher 3 was done at Side Studios in London off Great Titchfield Street. But we'd often Skype in. Uh-oh, is this an airstrike?
It is. I'm gonna make some space.
I didn't even get to see.
Now I'm real cheese dog.
Oh no, the camera.
Yeah.
And so you can see the destruction that
I can
I've
see the
brought
destruction.
on your vessel.
Yeah.
What is the name of your boat?
So this
have you
thing's blow
named
up.
your boat? What are you gonna call it?
It's called Pink Peril, isn't it? It's got the name written on the side.
This is true. This is the official name. And there's
Right,
your
okay.
face is the flag there.
Where am I going to put you? See, this is the thing. You end up having to teleport everywhere.
Bring me up. You're mine.
Yeah, so we did all the recording in London, except some odd bits that were done in Seattle when I was like on. And we had to use a local studio there. But we often Skype in with somebody at CD Projekt.
Pencils now.
Usually Boris, because Boris is the one of the main English. He's the main English translator, and he's I think he's a story writer as well. So he always knows exactly what's going on with stuff. So if we have any questions or any pronunciation of names or other things, that's who we go to. So.
Oh!
Oh yes!
Oh!
Saved by the bounce.
So close.
Cheshire.
Oh yes.
Now it's time
gee.
for revenge.
What I wish is that you could do. I forgot what I was going to say. All right.
Okay, you might
My
catch your own
Dominator.
base
Oh!
there. Yeah.
No!
The tiniest bit of land saved me. Whew.
Wow. I have a feeling I'm not going to come out well in this game.
It's still all to play for. The castle soon starts to crumble. It's not the strongest, unfortunately.
It's showtime.
Right, what have I got? I could try. I'm not sure if the dodgy phone battery will work. Oh, there's so many nice weapons to use. I'm like, what do I want?
I
I'm used to
know,
having all
right.
the weapons at once.
And
Right,
you
I'm gonna
can't
try
really
the-
use Granny or something like that in the fort, can you?
No. Oh, okay. My throwing arm was far too strong. I underestimated my
Wow.
strength.
Misfire.
Yeah. Nice throw, though.
Oh, much appreciated.
Extra. Free all about it.
Oh, you got some help. Oh, it's
Yes.
on top of your castle, though.
Oh, thank you very much. I will take that, worm gods.
Right.
Hi.
Move. He's on the move. Oh, I'm dreading this. If this hits, I'm in trouble.
Ooh, extra mature.
Oh, I think I
looking
overshot
good.
it.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you
you're on
knocked
my
it.
Brilliant.
We've seen Rivia fly.
Oh, I got one. You got 2 worms left? You
I
got 3.
3. I think I got 1 hidden. Well, that was mean. That was very mean.
Let's party.
Look, you're over on my side now. That's unfair.
I'll bring him back over if he lives that long. I'll bring him back. Okay.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Part of me wants to use a homing rocket, but then, okay. Let's try you at your own game.
Oh no!
Invitation.
What are you doing?
Oh,
you
try again! You've got your worms protected by that sail, and it's really throwing me off.
Time to get this.
It's like
wheel
something
cheese
out of
going.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Oh, there's that delicious health break right there. Oh, the holy hand grenade. Oh no.
Mild or mature.
You're good at that throwing arm.
Oh no!
Oh! We're definitely being very generous to the water, aren't we?
Yeah, I didn't think of all the dead fish though.
Showtime.
Yeah, oh crikey, yeah. I mean, smiting the
And
ocean.
the whales. Yeah, whales are beaching themselves and stuff now.
Oh, look at it go!
Oh!
Have you ever seen a sheep fly?
Cuddly is burning.
Into a milk corpse.
Let's be mature about this.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
Oh, and now I'm stuck behind the galley again. What will happen? What will happen?
Yeah.
So you can always use the jetpack because that lets you keep your go once you've finished using it.
Yes, but
Watch
I
out for
can't
that.
drive it.
And so you just, there we go. And he's away. So you gotta
Oh, no!
Cheesy.
and then press shoot again.
Oh
No,
To be cheesy.
up you go. And then you just press air. You've got this. Easy does it. There you go.
no! Oh, gotta choose quick.
Well, you can use this mounted turret. It's a machine gun.
I could, but that won't do a whole lot of damage from over. I'll just be like. See, that was a dastardly suggestion.
A dastardly play.
Dastardly.
Take this little ball of green cheese.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh, it fell.
it's gonna do some damage to the castle though. Chipping away.
Yeah, but as you know, you could just sit up there on that spike, which,
Quite
by the way,
happily.
looks quite painful, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not that worm. But I'm gonna retreat back to my home base now.
Ah, coward.
This is nice and comfortable down here. What to do? I might craft a weapon. I could try.
That is good news that the jetpack leaves you your turn. I think that's cool.
Yeah, just to kind of support mobility as well, because there's nothing worse than being stuck in a place where you always have to use up your go.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
What are you doing?
They are Ardrahan.
Trying something
Oh, no.
tricky.
Uh-oh.
Oh! I wanted to detonate that crate. That boat protected you.
I gotta get out of there.
We must escape.
Could be great.
Oh, Roach taking a selfie.
Oh, where's my jetpack? There it is.
Wins nicely.
He's away.
Time to be cheesy.
I'm dreading what you do next.
Well, do you know what? We need like a, distance silent fart or something like that.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this.
Oh my, that's a big weapon.
It is a big weapon, I know!
Oh dear.
Oop. Oh,
Other way.
I forgot how to...
You just need to use the mouse, I think, to aim that one.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Oh, my
Better get a
poor
move on.
castle.
I'm gonna go for you, dude.
Please have mercy.
This must be
Oh,
the
Alberto's enjoying your use of the jetpack.
Who is?
Alberto in chat says,
Oh, cool.
nice using the jetpack. Look what you did to my castle.
I
That's
know,
so
I
mean.
didn't hardly do anything to you, though.
I've got nowhere to hide now. If you use the home rocket, I'm gone. Alright, if you want to play it that way, I'm gonna bring out something equally devastating. I think it's gonna have to be time for a carpet.
Oh no!
Here it comes!
Oh, I'm gonna be so dead.
Oh, no, they all bounced over.
Oh, they're bouncing away!
No!
Yes!
Why?
Oh, yeah! That's 10,000 more beached whales.
You into a milk
Yeah.
corpse.
We're gonna be in trouble at this rate.
Extra, extra. Real
Yeah, the EPA has got to be really pissed off with us by now. We're gonna have Greenpeace showing up soon in their little motorboats.
Crackers.
Yeah, not even our pirate ship could handle that.
Right, what am I gonna do with this dude? Dude, what am I gonna do with you? Alright, I'm gonna have to use a jetpack. I gotta get out of there.
Cheese string.
Ah!
Oh no!
You belong to me.
Alright. And then I took damage. Do I still have... I don't have a
No,
turn
if you
anymore,
take
do I?
damage.
Allow me to
That's
break
it.
the ice.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna use my upgraded cluster bomb. I'm
Time's
gonna have
up.
it for 5 seconds. 4. Oh no.
Oh no, you're still gonna get me.
1.
Oh, that was nice!
That was alright. I'll take that.
Even
Not
though
much
that
damage.
damaged me, I'm like really impressed.
Time to get this wheel of cheese rolling.
Alright. I gotta do something serious now.
Oh, I'm worried. I mean, you've
What am I
already
gonna
cracked
do?
out a super weapon. Who knows? Who knows if you're gonna stop?
I wonder if I should just do a sheep.
What, a super sheep?
Oh, I
To be
just
cheesy.
Oh, you're
jumped
okay.
into the... Is it a super sheep?
I don't know.
I don't know if they can make it... Oh, I'm just...
Oh, he's gone into the bowels. He was not a super sheep. We can confirm that.
It was no super sheep.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Ooh, some health.
Look at that.
Time to die.
I am going to. I've got so many things like, how savage do my worms want to be? Actually, I'm gonna call it the Doug gun now.
You are
The
terminated.
duck gun. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is it gonna do it?
Well, kinda.
Oh, you got one of the crates.
There we go. Tactical denial. That's what we'll call that shot.
Missed by a slice. Chesh, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Oh, getting the acrobatics out there, Doug.
All right. Let's see. What can I do from over here? What evil can I inflict? I'm gonna do my thing. I like my thing.
It's very much your thing now.
Ask
Like,
Jeeves.
whenever I look at that weapon, I'm gonna think of you, and I'll time and hit it.
Ah! I just missed.
Slip it off. Little dance there.
Time to die.
Okay.
I've got the disco dance, the disco celebration,
You have the smooth moves.
and I've got the rubber glove on my head.
Exactly, you know, the stylish look, soon to take over the country. Come on, drop, 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 drop. Ah!
Oh yes! Yeah!
Some wine with your cheese. Welcome to the cheese house.
All right.
So, if Geralt encountered a worm in the world of The Witcher, how do you think he'd react?
A proper worm.
Yep, like one of our worms.
I'd step on it.
No messing about. No messing about.
Yeah, he'd just be like, I hate worms. What do you think I am, a farmer or something?
Take this little ball of green cheese.
Oh, come on, make it. Ah!
I could just imagine a worm with a mini baseball bat, and then he's just there lifting up his boot.
Yeah,
You lie.
it's just like squish. No, actually, what he'd probably do is turn him into like a pet with benefits. He'd go into quests and he'd be like, you know what? I'm not gonna even bother with this personally.
Time for the
I'm gonna
big
send
guy.
Wormy in.
Incredible. Yeah, I mean the worm has more than 2 swords as well, so that's the plus. Can't cast Igni, but can cast Super Sheep, which is always nice.
Oh, you blew up my health thing.
No health for you.
No health for me!
This is crackers.
Right, now, mister. Now's when I do something really...
Yeah, it's
I wish
just
I
so
could throw a
impressive.
granny. That would be fun.
You can get the athletic granny, but she can't jump that far. She'd end up swimming. It's so impressive just hearing all these different voices coming from one person. Yeah, it's pretty awe-inspiring, I'll admit.
It's just playing.
Ask cheese.
Oh yeah!
Ooh,
Oh no!
you set up a barbed wire trap.
Yeah.
Well, there goes the health for me as well. We are denying each other recovery.
Time to die.
I've only got 2 worms left. Oh, I've got 3.
Oh, have you now?
Oh.
I can only see 2 of them. Okay, I see how it is.
Oh, I gave the game away.
Ready for the big surprise.
Have some fruit salad.
Oh no!
I'm going to turn you into a milk
Feel
ball.
free to fire back with whatever you've got. Because your boat is
God.
starting to sink.
Time to get this wheel of cheese rolling.
Alright, alright, alright. What am I doing? What am I doing? Pew.
Take this little ball of green cheese.
Here we go. Oh, if that hits.
Oh!
That was so close!
It went
Second
right
goal.
through the non-existent castle.
What's that, 6 points?
It's showtime.
Call that a nutmeg in football, don't they? Soccer.
This is true.
Right through the
I'm
legs.
I'm gonna... Can I get a sheep over there? No, I'm not that good with the sheep. I'm gonna throw a dodgy...
You've got
throw.
masterly skills, Jono.
Oh, there's far better players than me at Team 17.
Oh no!
Is that
No!
close enough? Is it? Yes!
Close enough to get.
Oh, look at that.
Ah!
Be mature about this.
That is so unfair.
It is a very nasty weapon. Alberto's saying throw more banana bombs. I think he's enjoying your
Throw more
bomb
banana
throwdown.
ones.
Oh, yes.
Right. Banana bombs away.
Ooh, it's premature.
Oh, that was rubbish! That was terrible!
You're mine. You belong to me.
We're polluting the ocean.
I know! Can you imagine going swimming in that area between castles?
It would
It would just be
very
littered with
strange.
shrapnel, odd objects, dead fish and whales.
So David Attenborough would not be happy with us.
No, it wouldn't be Blue Planet, would it? It would be like Death Planet.
The darker version. I think I will use...
What are you doing with that sheep, Jana?
I don't know, I'm just kind of holding it, looking at it. I'm like, hello.
Are you petting it
I was
are you
thinking of
petting
throwing
it
it into the ocean.
inappropriately?
Here's my young.
Please don't. Oh yes!
There we go.
Save me, my bit of mast.
The weapon
like
works better
chalk
for
and
you.
cheese.
It definitely prefers you to me.
This
All
brings
right.
cookie
You've
great.
definitely been practicing. It's
I do. I like that one. There's just something kind of elegant about it, you know?
it's just how it glides through the air before it explodes 6
Welcome to
times.
the cheese house.
All right. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Can he make it? Can he do it? Probably not. All right. It's a risk.
Mild or mature.
Oh, booger.
Oh!
Again! That's 2 bananas in a row into the drink.
Great.
Are you not a fan of
Incredible.
potassium? Maybe you just don't like, you know,
Really?
bananas.
All right.
Oh, some health.
I should have done. Oh, look at that!
Right next to you. Okay.
Don't do a homing missile.
No,
Don't
I'm
do
not
a
that
homing
evil.
missile.
Just-
We're actually being quite nice to each other.
We are. I mean, after you used the OMG strike, I was like, oh, that stings. I'm going to go for a potluck shot. I'm going to try a bunker buster, but I'm going to try and guess where the worm is. Not going to go for the easy one. And I missed.
Whoa! That was
So
cool.
the bunker buster is great because it can dig through terrain until it hits a worm or blows up.
Time to get this wheel of cheese.
Yes, yeah! Alright. What have I got going there? Yeah, why not? Alright.
Oh no, what is it? I dread to think. The arrow would do. Airstrike! Oh!
Oh!
No!
He's in the sea!
He's now joined all of the fruit that we have deposited in the ocean. He's gone.
You know what I did stupidly though? I didn't get that health.
Oh, you
That
didn't,
was
did you?
that was not a good move.
I might have to try and capitalize on that.
Get ready for the big surprise.
Ugh. Oh! No, it bounced out! Oh, so close. The state of our bases is quite comical.
Oh, it's just it's
So funny, yet so
It's
fast.
quite
utterly impossible. Right.
I like how
okay.
whenever it's your turn, I see your face as your logo, like kind of staring me down, kind of going, "You're next."
Ooh, extra.
Oh yeah. Oh come on. I can't
Oh,
believe that's three.
You're mine.
Free
Three
for free.
bananas. I mean, my greengrocer is gonna be pissed.
Let's
He's
party.
about, why are you throwing it all away?
Yeah, exactly. Perfectly good banana bombs.
Right, I'm gonna give you a chance to get that health crate. You know what this means.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay.
Will you?
I heard it.
Fun don't.
Vran. Oh, you named one of your guys Vran.
Yeah, after Victor Vran.
Yeah. Excellent.
So that was one of your more recent projects, right?
Well, sort of. Yeah, it was back in May, I think. I did Victor Vran Motorhead
Yes.
version. So yeah, that was a little while ago now, but
How was that
still good.
different compared to your other projects? Sorry, you can still go. You can still go.
Cheese string. Time to be cheesy.
Oh.
He's bouncing. Fly, fly!
Yeah.
It's very dramatic.
Oh, come on.
To be cheesy.
Get up there. Come on. Oh yeah.
You're
Okay.
away.
Time for
You're
a
good.
good
You got
break.
this. 10 seconds. Dude, that machine gun is in a pretty good place.
Oh no.
Oh, it hit the turret. And it's in the ocean.
4 bananas in the ocean.
Oh, here it comes. That health crate.
Where'd he go? Oh, he went in the water.
It's gone in the drink. And I think Cuddly's in
I'm
trouble as
dead. Oh no.
You cheddar run while you have that
Nobody puts cheese in the corner.
well.
incoming.
I love the reference to Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, I mean, the team, a lot of the Worms team have been working on multiple Worms titles, so their humour has carried on through all the games, and I love it. You know, I used to play Worms when I was younger, and now being able to work with the team is incredible. Kind of like how I played the
Get
Witcher
alive, come
games,
with me.
and now I'm playing Worms with Geralt, and it's incredible and surreal at the same time.
You know what was really surreal when I was at EGX?
Yeah.
And Holly Emery, one of your producers, came. I didn't know that it was her, but Boggy came walking past.
This hero stuff has its limits.
This giant worm that was bigger than me came past. And I had a little conversation with Boggy, where Boggy didn't talk. Boggy just kind of pointed at me and stuff.
Gestured.
Yeah. But that was surreal. I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, Holly's an amazing sport. She's a fantastic producer. And whenever we need someone to get in the worm suit, she's the first to volunteer.
That's number 5.
There we go. Multiple bananas.
It's because all these bits of master in my way.
Oh, I'm working on getting rid of it for you.
I'm gonna have to teleport to it, or fly if I can do it right. Hey Roach, you're on. Hey Roach, you're on. Oh no!
And just like kind of like the famous bug in The Witcher, Roach has managed to get on top of a roof.
Some wine with your cheese.
All right.
1% health. Oh.
Oh,
no! Oh.
No sequel for you.
Well, that could have been much worse.
That could have been much worse.
That's just hard cheese. Time to die.
You're making it hard to get you.
You've got big numbers on your health, man.
The thing is, I'm quite high up, which means if you do hit me, I've got a big chance of going in the drink.
That's true. That's true.
That worries me. Ooh.
Dude, you're a terrible shot.
I am. I really need to work on my aiming. If it's not a homing rocket, the chances are it's not going to hit you.
All right.
He's a jolly good fellow.
Okay, come on. Who is it? Is it Zorky or Cuddly?
So funny, yet so far.
Cuddly it is.
Let's do this. Oh, you're hiding. I can't see you now. Stealth tactics.
Ooh, extra mature.
Oh, I did it again!
It's in that same spot.
It's
you don't like that, do you?
I know. I don't. There's a bogeyman down there that I'm trying.
Showtime.
Are you fighting kaiju? Maybe like the Pacific Rim or something?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Alright. I'm gonna try the classic.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Oh,
Hasta la vista.
I'm joining
you're joining
you
me now, are you?
a fight in the ocean.
Alright, Zorky.
Welcome to the cheese house. Breathe nicely.
Here we go. Taken to the skies. Yeah, I think that machine gun, if you can hit me, you'll do some nasty stuff, especially if you hit Roach. Oh,
Time to be cheesy.
Oh no!
To be cheesy.
the comments are saying, you can do it, Doug. They believe in you.
I think I'm stuck now. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
Time
Hey.
to be
Screw
cheesy.
this.
Oh no. Oh no, he's coming over. Board in action.
Better get a move on.
Oh, you got 10 seconds. What are you gonna do? Oh no.
Have you gone
I don't think I can do anything. I'm gonna run out of time. But at least I'm closer now.
You are. I'm gonna try and pick off the last member on your boat.
Allow me to break the ice.
I'm gonna take that down. Use the power of the parachute. Right.
Oh no!
Can I make that? I'm gonna use the Doug launcher, as I'm now gonna call
Here's
it.
my invitation.
Oh!
Oh yeah!
No! I was trying.
Now
See
you're
that
like
hat? Now it's your turn. But wait,
You're-
which one?
sort of doomed.
Look at those crates. Oh, that's gonna go off with a big
Great
bang.
is gonna grate.
Oh, oh no. If you fired a homing rocket straight up, like at full power, it should curve round and hit Roach or Van
What?
pretty
You think you're a
nasty.
big man now?
He read my mind.
Oh, great minds think alike. What can I say?
Let's see, if I hit Vran, I'm doomed. If I hit Roach,
Nice, and then aim it where there's a gap at full power. When you
A
come to
slice
fire
of
it.
genius.
There it is.
look at that! He landed on stuff.
What can I say, Roach? You know Roach as well as I do. You know, a sturdy steed.
Then I should be able to call him.
Yeah, yeah.
Zorky should be able to go, Roach, come here.
And off he goes. I will get that worm over there. Oh, I don't want to be too cheesy. Okay, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna give this weapon another chance.
You are terminated.
No.
I'm just not used to that. You're better than me at that weapon. Oh, you're far better at aiming. You're gonna have to give me tips, I think.
Time to get this wheel of cheese rolling.
All right, let's see.
Look at all those explosives. Oh no, Bran, all that help. Oh no, no! Oh!
You
Look at
blew my
that.
cover.
That's like a miracle landing. How's that
is
even
pretty,
possible?
pretty lucky.
It's showtime.
Look.
There he is. Oh, I still want to get that worm over there. Let's swim it underwater. And he's back.
That shouldn't even be possible. Come on, little bits of man. No, come on.
I'm going to take the
Somebody
health
blow
rate.
it up.
Oh,
Still
Ah!
annoy you. You're starting
Cuddly
to
was
wrinkle.
collateral damage on the field.
Oh, Cuddly is so dead.
However,
I
Bran is not in the
understand
best
that.
place.
Why do
And
they eat
neither's
hand
Roach.
grenades?
Extra, extra, free all about it. Welcome to the cheese house.
Decisions.
You know what? I have one choice.
Oh no. Oh, here it is. Oh!
Oh, I got blown clear across the way. Oh, into the drink.
You've gone to join all the weapons you threw there.
Yeah.
Oh, can I
I
survive?
bet it's not even gonna get you.
Oh, it's... Look at
You
that
are
little
actually. No way.
Oh, where's
that
one?
You survived! Oh, again! That's gotta be a one-off.
It's not because I work on the game. There's no favoritism. Just to confirm. Well played, Doug. Well played. That was close. Look at you, 3 kills, 7. You got more damage again. What?
Yeah, see, I'm killer, man. I just don't win.
You are a dangerous individual. You are. If I ever come up against you at Worms again, I'll be very careful. But yeah, I mean, I think that kind of brings us to a kind of like a nice endpoint for our very first Worms with Friends stream. Like,
Cool, yeah.
It's been so fun having you on, Doug, and it's an absolute honor to have such a fantastic guy as you here. Like, we're big fans of your work at Team 17, and honestly, I've had a great time tonight. And I hope you have too. Like, how's it been?
Yeah, it's been great fun. I love playing Worms. You're such a good guy, Jono, and it's always fun to support games that are just good fun. You know, Worms, ever since the beginning, since the first time I played it, is just one of those games you just enjoy it because it's ridiculously good fun.
And that's what gaming's all about, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And yeah,
And I love
say,
that you can customize it now. I don't know if you do that when
yeah, in the
Good,
earlier
actually.
editions, like Worms 1, Worms 2, Worms Armageddon, you didn't have this kind of customization. So it's the newer ones where you can actually dress them up.
Which is really, really cool.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I like kind of putting voices in there and hats. And I say someone actually said in chat they've made some Witcher themed Worms hats on the Steam Workshop because players can make custom things.
Oh, nice. I'd like to see those.
Yeah, I'll see if I can dig them up. But yeah, I say for anyone watching, make sure to follow Doug on Twitter. So it's at @dcockle. So, you know, drop him a follow, say hi, support what he's up to. And I said, you know, we can't wait to see you in whatever project you're in next, be it video games or television. So we can't wait to hear those dulcet tones in the world again.
Yeah, cool. I think the next thing you might hear about, I hope I'm not giving too much away.
Oh, yeah, don't get in trouble.
I don't think I will. I think it's out there now in some way, shape, or form. There's a game called State of Mind that's coming out sometime in the near future, if it hasn't already. Yeah, you can find me in that. Yeah, there are a couple other things bubbling away. You know, people I'm talking to, things that are in the works. So you'll hear about them as I can mention them.
Yeah, fantastic. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you more in the future. But yeah, is there anything you'd like to say before we kind of wrap things up? No,
I just want to say I've had a great time and been watching us play. Thank you for joining us, and love you guys, love all of you, and we'll see you again soon sometime.
Perfect. So yeah, thanks again, Doug, for joining us. It's been super fun. And yeah, to everyone who's been watching, be it Worms fans, Witcher fans, or fans of Doug's wider portfolio, thank you so much for your time. You know, you make the streams what it is.
And thank you so much to Team 17 as well for making this possible. This has been great fun.
Oh, thanks. Big shout out to Ash as well for, you know, reaching out and, you know, saying hi to you, Doug. And thanks for saying yes. Right, well, let's wrap things up. I've been Jono. Doug has been awesome. Have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
Good night, everybody.